Hey, loud and clear.
Come on. So, turkey dinner with mashed potatoes and a salad.
Where?
Oh, Dad wants me to order a turkey dinner from...
Forgive, let go. Forgiveness is wellness work that brings with it huge reward. Forgiveness links our newfound awareness of the healing dynamics of intimate relationships with our awakened understandings of our emotional style. The promised benefit of this linkage in the peace and serenity we need for healing. This is a big promise. Forgiveness can deliver. I believe forgiveness, when it becomes a way of thinking and living, is the single most powerful psycho spiritual key to wellness. Forgive is a trusted technique by which our thoughts and perceptions are changed, transforming the harmful effects of toxic emotions to the healing reality of compassion, even love. Forgiveness allows us to switch our force from fear to love. It helps us change what can be changed and allows us to make peace with the rest. This is a requirement of looking at life through spiritual eyes, a profound demonstration of healing, opportunity to learn and practice the healing lesson for forgiveness are everywhere. The teacher of forgiveness come disguised as people, most often individuals who antagonize us, the ones whom we can't stand to be around. We effectively teach ourselves the lesson of forgiveness when we hold ourselves accountable for being self-forgiving. Let's be honest. We hold many resentments against ourselves. We don't let go easily. In the quiet moments we judge ourselves harshly. I'm so stupid. I'm fat. I'm ugly. The list is without end. Now, like never before, this is a moment to release that self-condemnation. Why am I trying to speak Spanish? Condemnation. The only way is through our self-forgiveness. Let go. I observed so many cancer patients carrying self-concepts of unworthiness. This is false and deadly belief. Yes, we may have done some things undesirable. That is behavior. Yeah?
Sorry. They don't have salmon tonight at Possibility. We checked the special, so I'm going to go ahead and get you the... Yes, please. Can I get a turkey dinner, please?
And does not equate with being an unworthy person.
Yes.
Release those feelings of unworthiness. There's more. Our perceptions
Oh, wait a minute. Can you repeat that? I didn't hear
others
it.
can also create a battleground of emotional turmoil. It is easy to judge others. Judgmental behavior.
Veggies, do you want the green beans with bacon or mixed veggies or zucchini? Mixed veggies? Okay, let's do mixed veggies.
You sleep. It's so easy to judge others. Judgmental behavior tears of the fabric of relationships and candles the fires of resentment. Cancer is, among other things, an opportunity to learn and practice the difference between acceptance and approval to transcend judgment. Forgiveness is the answer. All of us have imperfect natures. All of us exhibit behavior that don't match our potential. Forgiveness allows us to accept imperfection without having to approve of it. Have you noticed? Question mark. No, not everything in life meets your expectations, but we can find peace through acceptance. Forgiving ourselves and others is at the heart of practicing acceptance. Let's begin to make the practice of forgiveness a habit. Forgiveness is experienced on two levels. The first is the most obvious. There isn't any event someone is wronged or we perceive an attack. That behavior needs to be forgiven. We can say, I forgive myself for blank, or I forgive blank another for blank.
Alright, I'm gonna go because she said about 10 minutes. Let's see, that's not very long.
Then we have embarked upon the forgiveness journey. The second level of forgiveness changes our perception of what happens. Yes, an event occurred, but the real problem starts when we begin to judge what happened. When we label ourselves or another person as bad, hurtful, mean, stupid, or with some other less than kind attribute. We perceived the event as unfavorable, then that the event didn't meet our approval. We judge the condemned, then people involved. The alternative exceptions: accept ourselves, accept others, accept that even the events happen, accept that life is often far from our glittering ideas. Forgive and accept. This is a far better way to live. People who are or believe themselves to be near death often come to realization that forgiveness heals feuds, difference, and deep hurt suddenly seem less important at this time. I can understand. I had to learn this lesson myself. Literally, thousands of patients share similar stories. Marilyn, in the middle of a battle with ovarian cancer, felt terrible, ill, at ease when her mother and father visited. Marilyn, I'm just going to call her that, okay? Marilyn and her mother would make noble efforts to get along with each other, but they seldom fully exceeded. Old parents of attack and defense were constantly cropping up between them. Childcare, cooking, homemaking, religion, the particular didn't seem to matter. Her mother wanted a more conservative daughter. Marilyn wanted a more enlightened mother. It was driving me crazy, said Marilyn. During the last visit, I was ready to throw her out. But then it occurred to me, God isn't looking at my mother and thinking, Mildred is such a bad word. How could I pretend to want to get along with my mother if I was so consumed by my judgment of her errors? I had to practice acceptance and get off my fixation with approval. So I said to myself, I'll try this for an afternoon. I'll focus on acceptance and give up approval. From that moment, the situation and relationship started to shift. As I was more accepting of her, she became more accepting of me. We're a long way from best buddies, conceded Marilyn. But there's a going bond between us. The amazing payoff of forgiveness is that so many people do get well after extending forgiveness. Lives are certainly made better. Many are made longer. But it strikes me that if one is willing to forgive during the last moments of life, why not do it earlier, like right now?
Well then, and I never got to the end of that book. How many chapters?
It's not the end.
Yeah, how many chapters are left? That was 47, 48, 49?
48, 49, 50. Yeah, it's 50. So 2 more chapters.
Well, let's hope I make it to the end. It's taken me 10 years to get here. I thought I wasn't even going to get one chapter in without my eyes. Thanks for being my ojos. Ocho ojos.
An important thing you can do. Choose
No
one.
homework.
Yeah, you get homework.
No.
Choose one hurt or mistake and forgive everyone concerned with it. Say out loud. Name. I totally and completely forgive you. Mean it. How feel the warmth of forgiveness? It's called freedom and wellness. Choose to forgive one person each day.
Alright. I don't know if I want to say it out loud. I just looked down the hall and there's like a gazillion people on the list I can do. I don't think I have a gazillion days. I'm like, you want to do this every day? I'm like, I'm not going to live that long before they're going to be in the hall of unforgiveness. Anyhow, now's drum lessons. We never play the Congo or the bandbox anymore. You know, if I actually bring them over here, now I've done it. That's what I get. Is that too heavy for you? I'm using challenging lingo. Alright, go watch a movie. Go watch your favorite movie. Rio, I forgive you.
For what, man?
Does it I feel nothing? No, we did. That was a waste. There was one time I thought you really broke my arm on purpose. But you were only 2, and I'm like, it's Chucky.
I broke your arm?
No. I was horse playing with you, and I had just gotten my first pick, and all of a sudden my shoulder went out of whack.